we're ready, but I've got some really bad news for you. Some seriously awesomely bad news.
Bad boy, I tell you, that's...
Disney sent us a cease and desist. We can no longer sing their songs coming in. No,
thank God.
No more singing.
I was
trying
to figure out how to tell you I didn't want to do any more singing. So
Disney said it for us.
Well, good. Thank you.
That was a thank you, Disney.
Thank you, Disney.
No, they didn't really, but still. It's
oh, I wanted to see the paperwork.
You wanted to see the order?
Well, I wanted to see the order, and I wanted to post the order.
Oh, no, they didn't say it. But anyways,
all right.
That's not what we're here for. Howdy, y'all. I'm Mr. Holga.
I'm Todd Puckett.
And this is Don's Used Photo Equipment.
Yeah, episode number blah, blah, blah.
He doesn't even know.
I know.
But I could be called Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hi, Bob. Bob, because it's a nice bowling shirt.
Whatever the theme song for the Bob Newhart show.
I found myself a nice new outlet for some cheap, bizarre shirts. Oh. I'm not going to say where. They don't deserve my patronage.
No.
But so you might be seeing some weird shirts. So
let me guess, $3.
Maybe four.
Okay.
Four. I mean, clearly Bob's not using it anymore.
No, Bob isn't.
And look, it's got a design on the back. So
it does. I love that.
It's more embroidery on the back.
It's thick too.
It is. Yeah, it's actually a nice shirt.
Yeah.
I don't know why Bob gave it up. So
Bob may not be with us anymore. So.
Oh, poor Bob.
Yeah.
Poor Bob.
That may be why you got the discount.
They got the discount. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So the last Saturday before last, we did the wet plate photography in the store.
You did. I watched.
I tell you what, we had so much. It was a great event. I thought it was stellar.
It was beyond stellar. Yes.
And
whatever you said, I was going to say it was better.
Well, and one of the great parts about it for me was that I got to learn some stuff. So first of all, I got to learn how to handle the process and the crowd of people.
Yes.
And then also we ran into a problem, or at least I ran into a problem, and fortunately could phone a friend and get a solution to it.
Yes, you had a lifeline.
Had a small lifeline. And boy, she Johnny on the spot with an answer too.
Boom. I mean, I don't even think it got past the send button before the reply was coming back.
So we're going to show these two because I think they kind of show the worst. You can hold that one. I can hold this one. So these,
you're going to cut to it.
Well, absolutely. I'll show you a closer thing. But just to let you guys see, this is David Lansford. He's one of the photographers who does the Dallas Photo Walk with us. He's over in Fort Worth. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Came in to get his portraits. David, you need to come pick up your portraits, by the way.
Yeah.
So what the problem was we had is this
white coating.
Well, it looks like the Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
Doesn't it? It's
monocolor.
At first, we were looking at it, it's like thinking that maybe the slide was actually scraping the film or something like that.
Yeah.
But actually, that's not what was causing this. So what was causing this for wet plate? So this is wet plate collodion. Excuse me. I need to say it correctly with this. It's collodion. I was essentially doing it in the darkroom over there, which is AKA the men's room.
The men's room.
And so we were getting these random marks. They weren't really in the same spot. This is one of my grandsons.
Yeah.
He also has one in the corner as well.
Yeah, but it's the same. Yeah,
it's the same general
for those.
It's like it's a small Aurora Borealis, and it just doesn't look really good. So there were some that were much worse.
Oh yes.
And so I sent a picture over to Lisa. Emma Leahy. Yes. Love you, Lisa. Thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely.
She answered my DM very quickly.
Johnny on the spot.
She did. And she said it was because the collodion was cold. So I needed to give it more time after I pour it before I put it into the silver nitrate bath.
Which makes me wonder, it's like when she's out shooting in nearly freezing weather, what does she do to warm it up?
See, I don't think
next time she's on, we need to ask questions like that.
We do have questions for her because I think when she's
actually technical questions this time, not
funny questions.
Yeah.
I think when she's like, for example, she was in El Paso shooting a lot. And I think she's just shooting film.
Yeah, she doesn't shoot tintype.
Right. I don't think she's shooting it out in the wild so much.
8x10 film.
Yeah.
HP 5 8x10.
Big stuff.
Yes.
So, I mean, I think we got a lot of great pictures, but unfortunately, I had that little issue of the Aurora Borealis. I wish there was a name for it other than the Aurora Borealis. That's a lot to say.
If not, we're going to coin that term.
Yes. But some of the pictures turned out super phenomenal. It was really, really great.
Recognize right here.
Dad came in. He was the last photo of the day.
Yep. He meandered in. looked lost.
Yeah.
We helped him. We told him to sit there, and then all of a sudden, bam!
Boom! Hit him with a bunch of light.
And he came out very.
So you cleaned up a lot of stores. So
and it's still clean.
There's still a lot of floor space over there, which is great.
Yes.
It's super great.
And I don't know if you've noticed, we like the containers, moved them over to the side, moved the bags over to the side, a lot more open across.
A lot more open space, all because of wet plate photography, guys.
And I took I did a lot of shifting around over there.
Over yonder.
Over yonder.
So I think that the schedule got filled up, but we had some people cancel. But then we had other people who were in the store that said, "Hey, they wanted their picture taken."
3 canceled, 3 came in and took their spots.
It was great. I was gunning for about 10 shots. I ended up taking a total of 16 shots.
Well, you had 10 paying shots.
I think in some degree everybody paid because my first place daughter, first place daughter, who brought in my grandsons. Brought us food.
Yes.
Yes, and that is worth its weight in gold.
But I gave her a free roll of film for my sandwich.
I didn't know that. All right. So she paid me for her photos.
Yes.
She's like, she wanted to give me money. I'm like, no, you brought lunch. That
was awesome. Thank you.
But one of the big things I learned though, it is quite a process because it almost is a 2-person process.
Yes.
Because it's hard enough to juggle the entire thing from sensitizing the plate, taking the photo, developing it, and then varnishing it. That's an entire process. And obviously I found it was really easiest to just varnish them all in mass at the very end.
Right.
In which case you had quite a store full of people who were essentially waiting around to get their plates varnished.
Well, but they were admiring the whole process.
They were. I think everybody had a lot of fun seeing the process in person. As a matter of fact, somebody came in and brought his mother with him, and we sat her down, took her picture too. Right? I don't think she was scheduled to be photographed, but it was. You had a good day, right? It was good sales. Good, nice amount of people in here.
Sold a lot of film.
It was a great demo day.
Yes.
And I guess the ultimate question is, are we going to do it again later?
Yes.
He's already got an answer for it. So
the question had the answer.
We're just going to go ahead and do it again. So
absolutely.
Everything we learned this time. Oh, the one other thing we need to do, and which I already talked to you about, is that the darkroom needs ventilation. Because the ether is very aromatic. It's just, it's constantly in here. So
closer to the end of the day, he was...
I felt very dry towards the end of the day, although I was drinking the water as Lisa would suggest, but it really needs to be properly ventilated. So we'll see about doing that next time as well.
But that's sort of a off the front line thing.
Right.
That's issue.
I mean, the people who came in probably didn't even notice.
No. Because they didn't step into the
I was in it all day long. I noticed.
They did not step into the men's room. It was closed off.
No, they did not.
They went over to the ladies' room.
So, and all in all, it was a really great time.
Why is the ladies' room in the men's room? Let's leave that a mystery.
Well, you should come in and ask to use the ladies' room.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's for customers.
That's for customers. Because the men's room is off limits. There's only the ladies' room.
It's a itty bitty room, and it cost a freaking fortune to gut it and clean it up and refit everything in it.
And it looks really nice.
Yeah, it does. That's the neatest place in the
I'm really surprised you don't have like Cosmo in there and things like that. And
nowhere to put them. But yeah. We put a little rack on.
We should put a little rack on there just to be funny.
Yeah. I like that.
I like that. Right?
Yeah, but if you notice when you walk in, nothing's attached to the wall.
No, it's not, because you were probably afraid to put holes in the wall, aren't you?
No. I just want it
as pristine as possible.
Yes.
It looks very nice.
And it's the ladies' room.
It is the ladies' room.
In the men's room, it's probably hasn't been cleaned, painted since we moved in, but before that, the 60s, maybe 70s.
It's rough, but you know what? When the lights are off, it's perfectly fine, right?
That's perfect. But when we took I did not realize this, but the old style toilets, like the 10-gallon flushers, they're not quite 10, but anyway, they actually had the month and the year that they were made on them. And let's just say, it was older than me. The toilet that we took out.
That's quite a long time.
Yeah. It's a few years. But yeah, it's the ladies' room now. Everything's new in there.
Right. So we had a great time, guys. So April, we will be setting a date for April to do some shoot. Right. Yeah. It's going to be fun. So if you didn't get your tintype taken this time, you can get it taken next time.
Right.
And obviously, I have learned so much for the process, so
yes,
they're going to be better.
Fine-tuning your refinements.
Yeah. I think of all the things, one of the things that I want to do is I want to get a little bit more light. This one to me is like a little dark.
Well, yeah, but also the thing of it is that I had somebody look at it, and the person looked at it and goes, you need to put like a blue background by there, and that will separate the person out. So
yes, I was thinking of a different color background.
Yeah. So we'll do that next time.
So I am hunting for a different color background. I was thinking about an old quilt. An old quilt.
You got me at quilt.
It got me a quilt.
Yeah, I like that.
All right,
there you go.
So next on our agenda here is I ran into some interesting things. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. What did you run into?
Well. I'm trying.
Is that where the scratch came from?
My 25th anniversary is coming up.
Okay.
And so I've got to do a few little things, and of course, one thing leads to another, things like that. So, I've already contacted my second place daughter, second place, and I said, "Hey, how much does it cost for a couple shoot?" And she goes, well, I think she threw me out a price, something like $200 for X number of photos, all that kind of good stuff, X amount of time, all that kind of good stuff. I'm like, okay, great, you're hired. And then she goes, well,
then the prices start adding up.
No, she goes, no, so who's the couple? I said, well, I hired you. And she's like, oh, am I taking your photo? I said, are you this slow with all your customers? Well, so first of all, I'm going to say I am going to pay my daughter to take our 25th anniversary portrait together. Yeah. I'm going to pay her because obviously no free photography June. It's like, how can I push no free photography June if I'm not willing to pay the photographer?
Your own second place daughter.
Own second place daughter.
You can't pay her.
So I want her to be paid, and of course, then I laid this idea on Mrs. Holga, and I said, "Hey, by the way, I've told her that we're going to do this," and she goes, "Oh, you know what would be great?" I said, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh no, what?"
What?
She goes, well, first of all, you could scan our wedding photos because our wedding photos are on film." Not a lost hard drive somewhere.
Yes.
I actually have the film. I could scan them all. And she goes, because I would really love to have a wedding book. I'm like, oh, well, that sounds like a lot of work. I will get right on that. But her even better idea was, she goes, what we should do is go to the church we were married at and have our 25th photos taken there.
Oh, yeah. There you
so
go.
we could maybe recreate some of the photos. Yeah, like, that's an excellent idea. Excellent idea. Mrs. Holga.
Yeah, thinking.
You like that?
Yep.
I like. So that's
I approve. Todd approved.
Todd approved. It's a great idea. So we will be doing that. So once again,
very cool.
Pay for your photographer.
But I loved how you worked that into the
no free photography. Pay for your photographer. Get yourself a good photographer. Their time is worth money.
Yes. Absolutely.
So I've already put my second place daughter to work. I said, here's where the church is. Go check it out. We know what time of day we were married.
You put your billfold where your philosophy is.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to be paid for these things.
Yeah.
Well, that's essentially it for me. You've got some cool stuff to talk about.
Well, I have some news. It's like over the past
love news
6 months or so, how film has just been threadbare.
Yes, it has been.
Certain things have not been coming in. Well, the dam is starting to break a little bit.
So more film is coming out?
More film is coming out. By the time you watch this, I should have a little bit more Portra 800 and Portra 400.
There's quite a donut behind me,
There's a big space back there. Now, so a little bit of 35 millimeter Portras coming in. I have some still here, like the Portra 400 and 800 and 35 millimeter. Right. But I will get like 100 rolls of each. And then I will also I had ordered 160 and 35. I will get some of that in.
Okay.
Not all of that I had ordered in.
So more film is coming.
Portra's dribbling in a little bit. And
so you said you were a little bit behind on the Fujifilm. So is Kodak not keeping up with making the Fujifilm? Is that what?
No, evidently not. It does not keep up.
Oh, I don't understand. Why would they?
That video has now almost 60 hours.
So our first video of the year, guys, has skyrocketed.
Boom.
So
Boom.
we can't thank you enough, but actually we can. Thank you.
Thank you.
It has gone through the roof, and I'm not quite sure what's the most interesting part about it. It was the Fujifilm.
It was, yeah, because if you watch,
was it the Darkroom stuff?
No. It was because if you look at the thing down at the bottom of the analytical section. It's everything that we talk about. The 200 versus gold is like above average.
Yeah,
it's above average. So it's like it's and then after that goes off.
You guys like down. A good rumor.
Yes. Well, the thing is too is that this shelf should be hopefully filling up in a week or two.
That was Acros. No, that's Acros. What was here?
Well, that would be the what was the C200.
Oh, the C200.
Now, from what I understand, again, I am still fuzzy on some of these things.
He's just a simple man, guys.
I am a simple man. Yes, from my days in the cave, whenever I was frozen in time.
Somebody commented that it's like, oh, well, if you're like Mr. Holga, you're just at the store to make fun of Todd. Oh, yes.
Yeah, and he thinks I don't catch on. But anyway... but the thing of it is okay, I ordered like hundreds of rolls of the single pack 200.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Single pack. Then I ordered a lot of the 3 packs in 200.
Trace.
Yes, but evidently, I didn't know this, but the 200 pack here was the C200 was basically just a single pack roll of the 200.
Oh, the 203 pack? The 203 pack and the C200 are the same film.
Was pretty much the same film.
Ta-da!
Yeah. So...
we need the music right there.
Ta-da! Exactly, because that's a aha moment.
Makes so much sense now.
Yeah, so, but they call it C200 for some reason. I don't know. But now the same thing...
figuring out Lindsay Lohan doesn't really have a twin. She played both parts in that movie.
Really?
I know, really?
I'm not going to say anything.
I'm sorry. I hope I didn't ruin it for anybody.
Yep. Sorry, but I'm not going to say anything.
Hayley Mills and Hayley Mills.
Wow.
Anyways, keep going.
Wow. No, you just blow my mind. But anyway, so the 203 packs and these 200 single packs will be arriving.
Ooh.
The 400 is still a little bit later. But I increased
that's if the train doesn't get robbed along the way. You know, train robbery is a new thing. So
well, yes. Well, in some parts of the world.
You know, and I'm pretty sure when they tear into a boxcar full of stuff and they get to this big old load of film, they're like, what am I going to do with this?
What's the deal? That's not worth anything. They don't make this anymore. This is old out of stock stuff. Like, we would hope.
The robbers are like, film, let me just put this back because somebody really wants
this. Which evidently that probably is true because we're getting it. It's coming in. It's not being stolen. But but yeah, it's coming in dribbles now.
Yeah.
And I still have hundreds and hundreds of rolls on back order, and I still have hundreds of rolls I need to order. But there's leaks in the dam. It's starting to break through. This is not like a earthen dam. This is like a beaver's dam.
The dam breaking in this case is a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Most people who live downstream from a dam, that would be a bad thing.
But this is product blockage.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to have some things start shooting through there in a little bit.
Excellent.
And so it's good. Excellent.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
All right. And so we will. It will be notified as we go. Now, the other thing.
Yeah, other thing? You have something else?
Yeah. By the time you see this video, this will be gone.
Oh, that's right. You're talking about that. So he's got an appointment with the Shears.
The Shears, the wonderful and talented Laura. And yes, I've got an appointment. So whenever you come in, because a lot of film's there's going to be hundreds of rolls of film hit tomorrow. And
you might not recognize them if you come into the store. And
Friday when the video comes out and you see this on the video in the morning and you come back in the store later that day, gone.
Just ask where Todd went. Ask if this is his younger brother here.
Yes.
So
yes. I like that.
We don't have a brother.
I am his younger brother.
His younger brother.
I am the good one.
Once again, Mrs. Holga, once again, bring her. I have actually tried to keep up the shaving because it's our 25th anniversary. I was like, I'm trying.
That's my gift to you.
Trying to get it through to at least past our anniversary. But now we've actually already booked a 25th anniversary little vacation in May. So apparently I have to keep this going until June. Till June, guys.
Oh man!
And then I think when June 1st hits, it's like, it's just gonna.
Wait, yeah. But you're gonna be here for the nature photography.
No, I'll be here for that.
Okay,
but that's June.
That's June.
That's June. I'm saying, but in June I might start growing facial hair.
Yeah.
Facial hair.
In which I have already had 3 people say that. Where do I pay? Where do I sign up for that?
Oh yeah, can't take their money fast enough.
No, yeah, I know we could have that thing sold out quickly.
That's gonna happen, guys.
Okay, that's what
I say. It's gonna happen. I was already.
But when?
I was already thinking about the T-shirt design we should create for that one.
Well, let me just get it up and going first, so that we can fill up the slots, because we'll sell that thing out in a few weeks.
Yeah,
no, I'm just letting you know.
Oh yeah, definitely so.
So we need that.
I mean, I was actually pretty worried that we weren't going to fill all the slots for website photography.
I'm worried that we're going to have too many people banging on the doors.
Too many people.
So. Yeah, we need to get that bad boy rolling. Now, one other thing that we're going to cover.
Yes.
One other thing.
One more.
You know how we love reading through stories?
We do love reading through stories.
We love hearing what the digital people think about the analog world.
Well, we love hearing that the digital people apparently don't know what film is.
They don't know. They don't know what's going on.
They don't understand
world.
The concept of film.
The analog world is totally foreign to them.
Right. You had a customer in here just before we started filming who signed up for a photography class. Unfortunately, I didn't get his name. So he was a very, very wonderful person to talk to.
Yep.
Signed up for a photography class, then finds out that it's a film photography class.
Not digital.
Fortunately for him, it was an oh yay moment because he wanted to take a film photography class.
Yeah.
And he has just got so many questions, and he is looking at so many possibilities of film photography that it's just, he's got lockup. He's like, there's just so many things.
Yes, it's fun to see people in that wide-eyed, awe-inspired moment of their analog journey.
Yeah,
the beginning, in which give it 6 months, it'll be knocked down a little bit. But a lot of people will.
But you have to start somewhere.
Yeah, and highly enthused about it is great. It's
super enthused.
It's fun. Hopefully, they'll be watching our videos as well.
Hopefully, yes. I did encourage him to watch your videos several times.
Yeah, just my videos. And
but then you had another customer come in right behind that who recognized me.
Yes. So
I can't pawn the videos off on you.
No. But that person also said that they watch. So hey, if you're watching,
hey, howdy.
I
forgot what his name was too.
I know, but you say howdy back.
That's right.
Whenever you're watching.
That's right. You're cutting hair right now, and you're playing it for your customers.
Yeah, you're playing it for your customers.
We're talking to you.
Yes, we're talking to you and to your customer. Hi. Thanks for watching. And so that will be fun.
So you're talking about the latest news, and it's not really a rumor. It's just news, right?
It's just news, not really a rumor, which makes it less fun because rumors are far more fun.
Ah, they are.
Yeah.
Rumors.
But the latest actually is from the digital world.
Okay.
From a group or from a site called Leica Rumors.
Leica Rumors? Okay.
Leica Rumors. And here's, I gleamed through the story, but it was the thing that at the topic.
It's the headline. Clickbait. He got caught in clickbait.
No. I definitely wanted to because I knew I was going to make fun of this.
Okay.
I knew I was going to. All right. There is a new device.
Hey guys, I'll try and put the link to the article in the description below. Not above his head, but down below.
Down below.
Okay. Keep going.
And now I'm looking at the headline. It says, new device.
Yes.
New digital device will help revive film cameras.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, what's wrong with that statement?
Well,
just
the initial problem is, for me, is I don't want a digital device taking the picture. I want film taking the picture.
Yes, but the thing that caught my attention was will revive.
Yeah, I mean, those cameras work.
No, it's revived.
They're revived.
People. That's whenever I read that, I said, and my comment below it was,
oh, you commented?
I commented on it. Of course I did.
You trying to get yourself kicked off again?
Yes,
okay.
Probably. Why not? I said 35 millimeter SLRs are revived.
They are.
I cannot buy them to sell them in my store because they are so popular.
I saw you had at least 2 customers come in here. You had not a camera.
Really don't have any.
You really did not have a camera to sell.
Yeah, especially right now. I mean, I could have used 30 to 50. I could have used 100 student body cameras, AE1s, K1000s,
right.
Minolta X700s. I could have used 100 of them, but they are so popular right now, and they are being bought out by
very quickly
everyone, online, in stores, everywhere. And I am thinking, film cameras do not need to be revived.
No.
They are already revived.
They need to be serviced.
And
somebody needs to start making them again.
Somebody needs to start making lots of them. But yes, it doesn't need reviving. It's already revived. So I sit there and went through it. I was reading through this thing, and I am noticing that, hey, this will be a device that you can put your cell phone in, hook it onto the back of a camera, and of course they used a Leica M2 camera.
Of course.
Because you can pick those anywhere up, anywhere. And there's so many out there.
Leicas are just,
they're having
they're throwing them away. They're so cheap.
Time selling those cameras.
They're not.
And that's why they need to be revived, is because they're just sitting on shelves everywhere. Nobody's interested.
I mean, even the old Leicas, the C's and the F's, the 3 C's and F's and things like that, all those, even those are still in high demand right now.
They're in high demand. Not too many people repair them, which is the big issue.
True. That's the problem.
But it's sitting there going, okay, so this device, you're going to be able to put a cell phone in, attach it to the back of a Leica camera, and take your iPhone. Your
smartphone.
Yeah. Your smartphone.
Yeah.
Well, they said iPhone, but your smartphone. Take pictures through the film camera lens. And that's going to revive film cameras.
No, it's not, guys.
It's not going to revive.
I mean, because unfortunately, there's just...
You're going to have a lot of people take the box off of cameras and then lose the box. And
I think this is not the first time I've heard of it. There have been other people trying to create devices you can just put on the back of film cameras, which... I mean, but you're kind of missing the point. As we were discussing with the other gentleman earlier today, is there's just so many possibilities with film itself, the chemical process, the exposures, the pinhole cameras, regular cameras. There's just so much things you can do with film. Holga cameras.
Yeah.
Holga cameras.
Yeah, they're awesome.
But it's like, ultimately, at the end of the day, because you're going to scan stuff, it's going to become
I got
digital.
a Holga story to tell you then. You want to hear this? I got a Holga story for you.
Okay.
All right. This is funny. So, a guy came in and we were talking about Holga cameras. And he goes, I bought a Holga camera. I was excited about it. Got it. It was so clean and nice. He goes, I was kind of disappointed. He goes, I took the camera.
Yeah.
Put it in the trunk of the car for the summer, left it in the back of the trunk, or the car in the trunk, or the boot.
Okay.
And then whenever, after being back there several months, I took it out and I looked at it and goes, this is what it should look like. Rolled around, got banged around, got dusty, dirty, scratched up.
I don't know that any of mine are that dirty.
He goes, this is what a Holga camera should look like. And then he went off and started taking pictures. And, of course, I told him about Holga Week. He was excited about that.
Ooh, Holga Week.
Yes. So, yes, it's only, 9 months away?
Pretty much.
Minus,
Yeah, but I've already started on it. Because, unfortunately, I was late at getting out the prizes. But they have gone out. So, officially, Holga Week 2021 is over.
It's over.
It's over. Gifts are out. I hope they got them and I hope they enjoy them.
Well, yeah.
So T-shirt designs have started.
We're getting a little bit more of a jump on this one.
Oh, big jump. Because I'd like to get some T-shirts over to the UK if I can.
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it's hilarious. How how much Holga talk has been in this store.
Holga talk.
In the past month and a half, since the holidays, since Christmas. Lots of people who have Holgas who go, oh no, I didn't know about that.
You know what I've also seen it jump in?
What?
The how to load a Holga video has jumped up as well.
That's
so
hilarious.
I'm kind of wondering, why are people wanting to learn how to load Holgas now?
So many Holgas.
And not closer to Holga.
That little 6-minute video has gotten nearly 20 hours of watch. 20 hours of a 6-minute. So that means it's being, and when people are watching it, evidently they watch it.
And we don't even do that good of a job, but yet we still do go through all the parts.
It's basic. But I ran across someone who was like, just dedicated to Holgas. And I said,
you mean like that's their only camera?
No, they just love Holga cameras. And I said, Holga Week. And they went, oh, how did I not know about this?
I know. How about that?
And so we have, I mean, this is like definitely, I am going to be involved in the next one.
Yeah.
And I mean,
follow along. Holga Week is obviously on all the social medias. It's definitely on Twitter. It's on Instagram. It's got a Facebook. So if you want a reminder that Holga Week is out there, it's out there.
It's out there. But it's like I said, it's amazing just in day-to-day conversations how many people are
they don't know about it.
They don't know about it, and
they're excited when they hear about it.
Yes, very excited. Very excited, especially when they're excited about getting their prizes on their way to them.
Hey, the prizes are there. They're and I wish I'm going to do better next year, but it was nice to get them out. And boy, it cost a fortune to ship prizes over to Hong Kong and France.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
France, I wouldn't think so, but Hong Kong, yeah.
No, France. Both of them. They were equally the same expense.
Wow.
Yeah.
So by the time you do the shipping, it's well over $200.
Their shipping was about $90 for each.
Holy crap.
Yeah, just the shipping.
Holy darn it.
The show's not for kids. It's never been for kids. Pay attention to Google or YouTube. Shipping? The show's not for kids.
That must be the VAT tax on it or something.
No, actually, I sent them over as gifts, so there's technically shouldn't have been any taxes. So if they do get taxes, I'm going to be highly upset with their countries because they were gifts.
Yeah.
They're prizes. They did not pay for them.
No.
But boy, those were that was a really nice collection of stuff. The Cinestill stuff, the Kodak holders, the Ilford film. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was very, very.
The Gold Holga. It has left me.
The Gold Holga was. I'm glad we got to play with it, and okay. When you get to Gold Holga, there's half the roll shot. Shoot the other half.
Well,
put the photos.
They have less than half a roll. So again, give a small little update because as I was putting it in the box, the back came off, and I put it back on really quickly. So that shot is ruined, but obviously the next 5 shots should be okay.
You've ruined
one shot, just one shot, but it's a Holga. The back comes off.
Well,
it just
does.
And so I put it back on and I tightened the little things that are holding it on. And so, I mean, if you were really worried about the back coming off, you put rubber bands around it like I would do or something like that.
So, that's what we should do.
Or the Velcro or something like that.
That has been really, really fun to talk about. And it's just amazing. I mean, like I said, how many people are just
I had the film wrapper that we used and put it in there. So I actually wrapped it up with the neck strap, all that kind of good stuff. So hopefully Johnson, that's his first name, will realize like, oh, this is the film that's in the camera. So he'll just continue shooting it because it's
it's really kind of fun. But we've got a lot of things that are going to be coming up in the next 6 months.
Right,
very busy, and we'll have hopefully an interview in one of our.
Oh, I hope so. We're planning something here. And hopefully another demo in the store.
Another store demo? Yeah. Not related to wet plate photography?
No, not at all. But it will be kind of wet because we're thinking it's a developing thing.
Could be. Oh, yeah. And speaking of developing things. Thingies. Dallas Center for Photography is listing their
DCP has quite a few darkroom classes right now.
Yes,
right?
Yes. They've got the beginner and a intermediate lined up in February, I think.
Okay.
But between now and April, they have a bunch of classes that they've added. So these are newly added classes, and they're excited because they have another Kodak Brownie walk.
Oh, do they?
Uh-huh.
I need to go on one of those.
Oh, yeah. And so we got the Holga walk, but they got the Brownie walk that will be coming up. And so they have, but the thing that was exciting is a lot of their classes are filling up full.
Quickly, yeah.
Yeah. So people are getting out and signing up and going to these events, and it's filling up.
You know, if you've ever really wanted to learn some darkroom stuff, whether it's wet plate or whether it's regular developing or whether it's film photography, I highly encourage you just to sign up for a course, jump in, and just start doing it.
Yeah.
You might say, I know nothing about it, but I guarantee you by the time you're done, you will know so much about it.
You will know.
That you'll at least, you'll get a greater understanding, and it will point you in the right direction that you want to go with your photography.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't, it doesn't matter if it's pinhole, it doesn't matter if it's a large format, it doesn't matter what kind of photography, you got to start somewhere, and a class is a great way to do it.
Absolutely, yes. So yeah, we've got a lot that's coming up, and a lot of things that other people are doing that's coming up that we will inform you on. Every day I tell people to go to my Facebook page, check that out. Our videos are on there, the photo walks will be on there.
Right.
Oh, so just a lot of things listed. Now, my Twitter account, did you see what happened with that?
No, what happened?
That's funny.
What did you do on Twitter?
I was about 100.
I mean, I know you tweeted back to one of the things I did, so I saw that.
Yeah, but I was stuck at like 185. Oh. I have been 4 years. It said 4-year anniversary for Twitter.
4 years? Only 4?
Years. Only 4 years. Because someone set that up for me. And,
a while ago.
Yeah. And I still haven't gotten above 200. And I'm looking through everybody else's. I'm looking at like, anyway, your Twitter account on Holga is like 800 or 600 or something. I don't know. There's a lot of people.
I have 1,600, but I've been stuck there for like 10 years.
Well, is it on your Holga thing? Yeah. So anyway,
Mr. Holga, yeah.
I mentioned it. So this is my 4-year anniversary, and I still haven't reached 200. So all of a sudden, I've got from all over the world.
Out of nowhere.
I don't know, we're up to like 213 now. So I broke 200. Thank you. And then I put a story.
It's the little things that mean a lot to him.
It really does. I mean, I'd never thought my Twitter would get above 200. But then I put a story on there about pigeons.
The carrier pigeons?
The carrier pigeons that had camera straps
to their breast.
To their breast. And then
between the wings.
Between the wings. And they flew over.
Look at the picture. It makes way much more sense. Yeah.
So I put this story up. I've seen it before, and I love the story. And I thought, well, shoot, I love this.
Show it to them. Sure, share it.
Posted it. And I got a huge number of likes and things on Twitter for that. It was hilarious. It's like the most response that I've probably had in the past 6 months on everything. But one person made a comment. And I put this on the Facebook as well.
Okay.
And they said, I thought this was one of those satire sites. And I clicked on it, and they go, it's not. It's a really cool story. Yeah. And then what I love is at the bottom of the story, they show the photos of the shots that were taken on the cameras as the pigeons were flying around. And
it's real, guys. It's real.
It was hilarious. But it's great. I mean, there's some really cool photos, the street scenes.
Yeah.
That you couldn't. I mean, of course, I'm sure they took hundreds of photos, but you really couldn't stage some of those photos because they were just they catch the intersection of a street real well, or they just something like that. It's really cool. So anyway, put that up there, and it got tons of responses off of it. That was hilarious. So that means that thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following on Twitter.
Yes.
Thank you for following us on Instagram. Our Instagrams got bumped up.
Oh, that's great. Guys, the only reason I'm even doing these videos is some people come into the store and they keep film photography alive. And that's what we need to thank you about.
That, and thank you, because I need to sell stuff to pay bills.
Well,
all this film that I am buying
with that
needs to, I need money coming in to cover those bills.
All right, he's going off the rails, guys. With that, I think we're gonna cap the show right there.
Yep.
Please, as usual, please do share, like, subscribe, tell 2 friends, tell 3 friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't forget to tell my mom.
Yes.
And what should you tell my mom?
Lens baby.
That I still have her lens baby. So have her watch this and see that, because if she doesn't say anything, I'm going to leave it on the shelf at my house.
Absolutely. But yes. So anyway, we're having fun. Come up here and join us and share the videos. My God, the hours watched in January.
Yeah, huge.
Huge. And we've only had one video. Just one video come out in January. This will be the second one.
Okay, guys, he's rambling. I gotta take him out of here now, guys.
But thank you.
See y'all later.
Bye bye. But man, those hours are amazing.
The hours are amazing.
Hey, no singing.
I'm not singing. That's just how I talk.
I don't want to get.
That's how I discuss things.
Don't want to get another lawyer thing.
Disney. Mm-hmm.